Best Roofing is South Florida's #1 commercial, industrial, and multifamily roofing company, specializing in the field since 1978. This multi-million-dollar company has the most structured sales process that Followup CRM has helped streamline, and in this blog, we'll be sharing the top selling tips according to Best Roofing sales manager Enrique. Number 1, target the right audience. In order to sell anything, we want to ensure we're putting our message in front of the right audience. You wouldn't try and sell diapers to a single bachelor in their 20s, right? Understand who your ideal target audience is and get specific. You don't want to waste time and money casting a wide net to people who have no interest or need in your product. If you're leveraging paid ads, such as Google or Facebook, get as specific as possible by including your geographic locations, job titles, age, and more. The better quality leads you get, the better your chances are at turning them into customers. Number 2, contact leads quickly. We want to make sure we're focusing on speed. Speed wins every time. According to an MIT study, when you call a lead within 60 seconds, your chances of converting that prospect increases by 500%. The first business to contact a lead increases conversion by 238%. This isn't about rushing the process and giving a quote right away. It's about being the first to connect with the prospect. The longer you wait, the less relevant your business becomes to that prospect. And up to 72% of leads are reached after 2 calls, and 48% of leads never receive a second call. Needless to say, it's extremely important to pick up that phone a second time if you don't reach that prospect the first time. Number 3 is relate and connect. One of the most important steps during the sales process is to relate and connect. If you don't make an effort to build rapport with your prospect, then it's likely you'll come off as disingenuous and insincere. If a prospect feels like you're trying to sell them before you know them or their problems they need you to solve, they'll be on the defense and put up a wall. It's a universal truth that people buy from people they like and are comfortable with. That comfort comes from just having a conversation, being real, and communicating effectively. The more comfortable the prospect feels around you, the more likely you are to close the deal. Number 4 is to always follow up. It's not enough to send a proposal to a prospect and sit back and wait for them to sign it. You have to be persistent and follow up constantly until you get an answer. After any interaction with the prospect, you must never leave without understanding a clear and mutual next step in the process. Keyword, mutual. This is your responsibility, not the prospect's. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. If we pre-qualify hard and follow up consistently, statistically you will have a lot more success. A best practice is to keep following up until you get a no or a yes. If we do a great job pre-qualifying the prospect and building a good connection, the number of times it takes you to follow up until you get an answer shouldn't be very many. Number 5 is weekly sales meetings. As a sales manager, it's extremely crucial for Enrique to understand where his sales team is at with their sales progress to ensure everyone is meeting their quotas. The more you hold your sales team accountable and monitor their progress, the more sales your team will make. Holding weekly sales meetings is one of the best ways to hold your team accountable. During your weekly sales meetings, you should receive an update from all your salespeople to understand where they're at quota-wise and help them when they may be falling behind. Leveraging Followup CRM at your sales meetings is the best way to get a clear picture of your team members' progress. Way too often, if you ask a salesperson if they're going to win a deal, they're going to tell you yes. But we all know that things come up and that likely won't always happen. But if you're using Followup CRM to track your sales progress, revenue goals, and quotas, you'll be able to see an accurate closing ratio per salesperson, have a timeline idea of when jobs might close, and how much revenue is in the pipeline. Having those open conversations with your sales team, accurately being able to forecast incoming revenue, and having the Followup CRM reporting tools at your sales meetings consistently will always help you sell more. These are just 5 of many sales tips Best Roofing sales manager Enrique recommends following. If you want your construction company to grow, apply these practices to your job every day and watch your closing ratio increase. If you're looking for more ways to grow your construction company, Followup CRM works with thousands of contractors every day. On average, Followup CRM users see a 25+ increase in their closing ratio, 30% plus increase in revenue growth, and saved 10 plus hours a week. If you're ready to start seeing the same results, request a live demo today.